everyone, I'm Chris Cook. I'm an independent Scentsy consultant. And if you are interested in Scentsy, please check out my website. It's chriscook.scentsy.us. And our main product is our Scentsy wax bars and warmers. You can see a couple warmers right behind me there. And have your exercise room smell as good as mine. I am also doing the Tracy Anderson older program, Metamorphosis. This is one of the pamphlets that came in there. There's a weird animal making noises out there. I have been doing this, I believe since October. I started with what was available on YouTube, and then for Christmas, I received a DVD player. We went back to 1999, and all of the Tracy program, which I believe came out like in 2010-ish, 10, 12, 13, somewhere around there. This has the copyright of 2012, and it was like a as seen on TV type thing. So right around there, and I did it back then. I did the Omnicentric. There are 4 programs. Omnicentric, which is entire body, kind of, although they all are. I am currently doing Abcentric, which I find interesting results with, okay? I did Hip-centric, I believe. I'm not absolutely positive because I didn't rewatch my new videos, but I believe that was what was on YouTube. There may still be a couple videos you can check out. And then I did 2 weeks, I believe, of glute-centric. It was like random level 8 or something like that, YouTube, until I got myself some videos. Then I did 1 week of just some random videos she has out there that I chose to purchase. I got them all on eBay. Actually, the Abcentric, the one I got now, I didn't realize about eBay, so I got it on Amazon. It was like I think it was $55. The original one, I remember specifically, it was from QVC, and it was $100 or maybe just a little above that. With shipping and everything back in the day. So I feel like it's a comprehensive program. She starts you off in each of them with a dance cardio video. It's about 30 minutes, I believe. I haven't done that. Will I at some point? Yeah, I think I should. I don't love the style, and I did a little bit of it, probably the same workout but not positive, when I did one of her other videos. I just don't like it. You move around just a little bit, kind of jumpy. Yeah, I don't really like it. But will I at some point? I will. But I have not so far. And then I took some notes, guys. So we are talking about level 3 and level 4 of Abcentric. That is what I have done in the past month. I do my workout 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. If there's a holiday or something, I will try to do it, add one in there if I miss it or whatever. I do it in the morning. I was at first going to the gym in the evening and either doing rowing or walking on the treadmill at an incline. We haven't done that, especially this week. Last week, we went a few times and I did it once. I did the treadmill. I don't know. I'm feeling like this workout at this point is doing me well. Am I losing weight? Well, last week when I weighed in, I lost 2 pounds. I've definitely had a gut issue lately. And I kind of bring this up all the time, but I'm definitely bloated. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had it looked at. I did mention it to the doctor at one point, who said I might be lactose intolerant. I don't know. I have finally found that maybe my Lanta helps me. The one thing I changed in my diet is adding protein, focusing on protein. And of course, vegetables over carbs, things like that. I really do try to eat pretty well, and I think that I've done that. I will occasionally have something maybe that's not that great for me. Like, I really love Five Guys burgers. I'm not that much of a burger fan in general, but I do really like Five Guys burgers and their fries. But like, my husband got McDonald's last week, and I didn't get that. I don't know what I ate, something I had already or whatever. But yeah, I've definitely learned to choose protein over the carbs. But if I want the carbs, I will have them. The reason I started doing these workouts were, it was just a point where I wanted to switch things up at the gym. And videos kind of were suggested to me or came up on my feed or whatever that weren't brand new, but had suggested specifically for menopausal women to do this workout. And it just over and over again, and I was like, do I still have my old videos? No, I don't. If I do, they're somewhere lost in the basement, I guess. And no biggie, because I know everything I need now. But yeah, so I decided, why not? It was very hard at first, even starting over. So I did levels 1 through 4, I believe, in the Abcentric, like I said, what I think was Abcentric. And then I did level 8. And then I did a week of random videos I have here. And there's a call coming through. Yeah, I did random videos, and then I started this first of the year. And guess what? It was hard. Starting at level 1, even though I had just done level 8, I'd mixed it up, blah, blah, blah. It was hard. So, be prepared for that. There's a few channels I like to mention. Busby Style has a couple videos on Tracy Anderson. Rundown with Rachel. She has some great info. Carrie Ann Wright did a video with her sister, who I believe is a doctor or something like that. Something in the medical industry. Who focuses on menopause, so kind of a video like that. And then Dawn Digs In. Dawn Digs In goes into a lot of detail. We'll take certain levels of the program she did. And they're not new videos, but they're not that old with, most of these people. And she will show you kind of step-by-step positions you should be in, kind of going into more details than the videos do. Because there are times when these videos, you do get lost, and you may have to press pause, you may have to modify, what you can do. Keep at it though, because you do these videos for 10 days. So again, I do mine Monday through Friday, week 1, Monday through Friday, week 2, and then I move on to a new level. She suggests 10 days a week, or 10 days in a row, 10 days for each level. So that's what I do. I believe she suggests 5 or 6 or 7 days a week. You do what is best for you, how, you know, you like it. I have seen results doing it the 5 days a week with 2 days off. Adding in some cardio in some other places. What I have noticed about my body in the past 2 cycles of this, the past 20 workouts, first thing I noticed was shoulders. Definitely, I don't know. I have genetically and because of weight fluctuations and whatever, big arms, flabby arms now, but with muscle behind them. So there is a lot of loose skin. I don't love to show that, but I've got muscles, you know, and I can just turn my arm and see that little cut. But I have flab, and I probably won't wear anything sleeveless, but I'm still going to feel better. I'm still going to know. This is not from the 3-pound weight it might be partially, but it's from being on all fours, maybe one arm up at times. Muscles are developing. This area has definitely flattened more, thinning out. The last cycle I am noticing a rib number 1, you know, these top ribs here. I definitely noticed right in here, you know, my waist is going in where it was straight and it was out. The only place I've lost inches is hips, and through the cycle it was 3/4 of an inch. So that means belly's going down. Everywhere else, I don't know. I don't know if I'm measuring myself at the same place. I don't know, guys. Thighs actually went up 1/2 inch. I don't know if that's because they're becoming more muscular. I don't know. Oh, it said my arms went down. I don't know if that's true because it went down way too much. I don't know. I'm not good at measuring. Waist has stayed the same since the beginning of the year, but I see it going in. So I don't know. I see it. So I don't know what that measuring tape is showing me, but so let's go through level 3. I said level 2 was very unorganized. I had to eventually stop the video, count each, how many repetitions there were, write them down. I did do that this time also, just because I was losing track, but it's not that hard. Not like the first one. The first, that level 2, she was doing different reps on right side and left side in different orders, and there was a part that was really screwed up in the video that I'm surprised she got through. I don't know why she did that, but so I said it was easier to follow than level 2 was. Really lots of sweating, even today as I finished my last workout, which is what I just did, and I haven't even showered. Day 2 when I woke up, even day 1 evening, under my butt, hips, that really hurt. Day 2, when I got out of bed, it didn't hurt overnight or anything, but when I got out of bed, right under my butt hurt so bad. No, it's working. Hips too, I said. There were a lot of exercises where your leg goes straight out to the side. Goes out to side or even out to side and closer to your hands. So your hands are up here and your toes are coming up here. Really noticed that. Really thought level 3 was hard. I did notice after level 2 that my arms and triceps, I saw, you know, that development. Start of level 3, leg muscles are really showing, but look thinner than I ever imagined as someone who has always had big legs. My thighs, I always felt were really big, even, you know, going at like puberty. The inside of my thighs, like I have that little fat pocket there. Instead of really a whole lot of like cellulite or hips, mine was on the inside of my legs. But if I'm wearing like leggings or whatever, my workout leggings, there is a thigh gap now. It's a small one, but it's there. One thing one thing I wanted to say is make sure you get a good mat. I think at level 3 is when I got an additional mat. This is my first one. I believe it's a 1/4 inch thick. This mat, of course, is on the ground. It came with this extra pad. I would completely and utterly suggest you get a mat with an extra pad. At a discount store near us, I actually got an additional mat. It was really cheap, and it's a 1/2 inch thick. This one is wearing out. You can kind of see in certain spots, but the main one is wearing out. So what I've done is I put the new one underneath, so I have more padding. And then, you know, completely, let's wear this one out first and then start using that one. And maybe I'll just put this one underneath, switch them out. I would suggest really good padding, not just one of those thin yoga mats at all. I would never suggest that. We are on level 3 still. Most of the time through these levels, I don't wear shoes. I found that I have some good Ugg slippers, and these stay on my feet. I have found that these work out pretty well, but level 4, I definitely suggest wearing tennis shoes, and I have those on now still. My husband noticed my leg muscles too during level 3. Level 3, week 2, lots of stomach issues, but working through my workouts anyway. There was one day, I'm sure when I wrote this note, that I did not want to work out. Level 3 was harder, but I did notice every time I'm getting stronger. If you can't lift a hand off the ground for the whole set, keep trying. Each time you do this, you get stronger. One little hint I saw in one of the Rundown with Rachel videos, and I might repeat this each time, but try to do as good as you can through, you know, the first half of the workouts, with the first part of the set, which is usually 40 reps. Try to get to 20. Then take a quick break, maybe get a drink of water. I drink water, you know, I take breaks, I pause the video. Tracy doesn't allow for that, which I know a lot of other videos, you know, in the past. I know we don't do a lot of these type of workouts anymore, but there used to be water breaks, and now she doesn't do that, but I take them anyway. But you get stronger each time. Notice how look in the mirror, notice how your muscles are developing, because you're going to see that. Try to record a workout. You doing your workout, make sure your leg's high. I actually have a mirror there, which I can't really, honestly, because of the placement of it, I can't see it all the time, but I can see it some of the time. And I try to, look up and see. Watch your shadows. Make sure your shoelaces are in the same directions as hers. She does wear black shoes, all black shoes, so it's kind of hard sometimes. As you're doing any specific moves, you realize you're not going to just be working what you think. You're, on all fours kicking your leg out. It's not just going to be your leg. The position of your leg is probably going to work your abs as well. Definitely your arms. I really think that if I didn't have the extra skin, etc., my arms would be looking pretty skinny now as upper thighs. And definitely, this was an ab level. Definitely as your feet come forward to your hand, my foot, she's like, bring your foot close to next to your hand, and hers is up here. Mine was, still back here. I don't have a lot of room in this room, which kind of sucks, but I can adjust myself. And, I eventually got it up there, Hers might have been here, but mine was still here. As you work through it, it's going to get better each time. And just try. You're going to get a little more flexible each time. And, that's what that is. And stronger. And I put on here, I really notice and feel like my body is changing after this level. So that's level 3. Level 4 was days 31 to 40. So that's 40 days of workout. I said wear tennis shoes. There are plank positions you will be in this level, which I found very hard at first. Very hard. Even today as I finished up. Planks are hard, right? But because, number one, because I wasn't doing them at all. Number 2, being on all fours was hard. Now it's less hard. Day 1, I really felt the arms were easy. I don't think they were that hard compared to level 3, but there were still some moves that, as you continue to do them, you're exhausting those muscles and you're going to feel it. But I really did. I felt like arms were easy. If I haven't said it before, standing abs are where it's at. It's where you move your ribs. I can even do it sitting down now. It's something you have to get comfortable with, but I believe really strongly, wholeheartedly, that's where a lot of this flatness has come from. And as you continue on with this, you get used to it. I hadn't done, I've done ab workouts on machines at the gym, but not most exercises that she has here are not like your normal, but nothing on the ground using my own weight type thing. But I love the standing abs. The floor work was hard, I thought. Again, really good mat. Day 2, I stretched at the gym. And I still felt it. My hips were hurting. When I got home, hips and legs, plus my neck hurt. Day 2, under my arms, like right here where your bra is, under my arms hurt for a couple days, like bad, yes. It's good I write this stuff. And then I really haven't taken a lot of notes since day 3. I said it was still hard. I felt like once I was on my left side, I got the side plank position, which was super hard days 1 and 2. And then I just kind of progressed a little bit every day after that. Still don't feel like I was 100% perfect after 10 days of doing a side plank. You're on a side plank, and then the side you're working on, your leg is like bent behind it. You're on on the ground on an elbow, and then like this leg is up, and then this leg is holding you up. You get that? But yeah, like I really noticed the changes in my body, and that's what I could say from this. Also, when I'm done with it, I feel good. I feel like I've had a heart workout. I grunt through it. So I know it's, you know, still challenging me. Still loving it, you guys. Really. I mean, when I say loving it, I really do. I mean, I'm loving it. I still have the motivation to do it. She doesn't ask for a lot of equipment. All I had to do were these were from Walmart. There's a pair. 3-pound hand weights. That's it. There is possible suggestions in some of the videos to get ankle weights. I bought them, but I haven't used them. The one part of my body that I don't think has changed the way I want it to, and I haven't really measured. This was part of the body that I think changed most at the gym, but least through this workout, are my calves. And possibly the problem with the Tracy Anderson Metamorphosis. Again, this is not her online program, which costs $90 a month, and new videos are uploaded all the time. This are the old school DVDs from Tracy Anderson. Her, you know, maybe her first programs or her first big, you know, thing she did. How we got to know her. And I've, you know, technically now completed 9 levels, but on Abcentric, I'm on level 4. Okay. She doesn't always tell you which way to put your foot, and it's not always noticeable in the videos either. Sometimes she'll say point your toes, sometimes she'll say flex your foot, but the rest of the time she doesn't say anything. And towards the end of this week, I've kind of thought about that, and I'm trying to, when she's not saying anything, point my toes, if that makes any sense, and maybe that will help thin calf down. But yeah, I don't notice the muscle in my calves the way I did from the gym. And am I even losing? Maybe. So that's something I'm going to work on personally. If you have any tips on that, and that's why I'm not using the ankle weights either, because I don't want those to bulk up. I don't know if I'm right or wrong on that. Let me know. Yeah, let me know on that, because I'm not sure what, you know, I'm doing right or wrong there. But if you have any tips for thinner calves, please. I have a feeling that most of you who have been watching my videos are continuing to watch them, so I thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. I know a lot of you have. We're staying around the same number of views on these videos. And I only do them once a month. Would you like them after each level? Would you like them twice a month? I'd be happy to do that. I feel like either way would be good. This time I'm really glad I took notes on level 3 because I didn't remember a lot of that. So I'm really glad I had my notes. And another suggestion I guess I would say is, yeah, definitely watch the video and do your counts before you start doing it. Know what's coming up. I've been going into it so far like, oh, I'm scared what's coming up this week when I change. I'm going to try to get that out and work on, you know, like, let me see these moves. Let me write down my notes, count how many so I know how many to do. Because, you know, at first when you start out, you're behind a little bit. Even if you rewind, I've been behind a little bit, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I like the challenge of it. I like what it's done. And I would love to hear from you though. Please. If you're doing this, if you're thinking about doing this, I still know it's, you know, old-fashioned, you know, a decade ago. But, you know, she does have her online stuff. She's done even more. She's continued this basic concept. There are other DVDs that are available too that you can buy after this. I don't know. Right now I have enough that will keep me busy. And I know for a fact that even if you complete a level, if you go back to the beginning, things are still going to be difficult restarting it. I know for a fact because I know after I did 5 levels, starting at level 1, it was not easy. Rundown with Rachel said the same thing. It had been about a year. She went back. It was difficult. So yeah, watch their videos. They have a lot of great info on it. And keep up with my videos. Let me know how often you'd like them. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribing. I have a lot of content on this channel about Scentsy products as well, but I've slowed down my buying there. I am a consultant though, so lots of info there. And the only other thing that I've done since the beginning of the year is added that total body enhancement machine at Planet Fitness. I do that when I go as well. It's red light plus a vibration plate. I don't know if that's done anything or if I've used it enough. But I have heard other people say that like they think their skin is tightening from the gym. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and give me some comments below. Bye. Have a great weekend, everyone.